Have you ever looked at your surroundings and thought that if things were different, you would be different too? Like, if you had a better environment, better people around you, better circumstances, then maybe you could live the life that God is calling you to live. Or maybe you're on the other side of that. You know, the person who knows the truth, have heard the truth, and even share it with others. But your private choices tell a different story. Today's reading speaks to both of those places, and it is more urgent than you think. The devotional title for today is Circumstances Need Not Control Us. And our scripture reading comes to us from Genesis chapter 39, and we will read verses 5 and 6. And it reads, "And it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer in his house, and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. And he left all that he had in Joseph's hands, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he eat. And Joseph was a goodly person and well favored." Let's begin the reading. Many blame their circumstances and plead as an excuse for their condition that they are unfavorably situated, being thrown into the society of the irreligious and self-indulgent and intemperate. But do not let yourself be deceived. You see, you can shape your surroundings in the place of bending and being molded in character by circumstances. Godliness will stand the test because it has a living root to sustain it, a wellspring from which it draws its nourishment. Remember that the corruption of the human heart is that which leads it to love the society of the careless and unholy. The true secret of all true followers of Jesus and their continued and solid integrity is that they love truth. They love righteousness. Their moral taste is not depraved. And although they are surrounded by evil, the deep work of the truth wrought in their hearts keep them true and steadfast to God, even in the very bad circumstances. This is the fruit that grows on the Christian tree, the faith that realizes the presence and help of God at all times. There is a constant dread of incurring the displeasure of God, whom they reverence and whom they love. It was this principle that preserved Joseph amid temptation. You must cultivate real faith in God, in His gracious goodness, faith in His presence. You must pray as you have never prayed before. You see, Albert, a friend, is no help to you, and you are no help to him, because you do not exercise the power of influence for good. Your influence is to strengthen the temptations of Satan, to lead each other away from truth, purity, and holiness. Angels blush over your words and your actions. You have become tempers to one another. You both need to greatly humble your souls at the foot of the cross and learn meekness and lowliness of heart. It is genuine godliness woven into the character that will make young men a light in the world. Fearing God, how little of it there is. There are those who will be like the men and women who helped to build the ark. They hear the truth, they have every advantage to become people of moral worth. Yet they will not choose the good society but the corrupt. If there is an influence that is not heavenly, they will gather to their side and unite with them. And although they act a part in the preparation of the truth that is to fit a people to stand in the day of the Lord, they will perish in the general ruin, like Noah's carpenters who helped to build the ark. God help you that you may not be of that class. And this brings us to the end of today's reading. And I want to stay right there for just a moment because there is something in this reading that I do not want anyone to miss. You see, Joseph did not have a perfect environment. He was a slave in a foreign land, surrounded by people who did not know God and did not serve Him. But his circumstances never became his excuse. The reason was simple. His connection to God was deeper than his surroundings. Truth was not just something he knew, it was something woven into who he was. But this reading ends with a warning that is just as powerful. There were carpenters who built the ark. They heard the truth every single day. They worked with their hands to prepare salvation for others. And they still perish because knowing the truth and living the truth are two very different things. So the question today is not about your environment. It is not about who is around you or what circumstances you find yourself in. The question is this: is the truth you know actually woven into who you are? Or are you building the ark for everyone else while quietly choosing the wrong company for yourself? God help us that we may not be of that class. If this devotional spoke to you today, share it with someone who also needs to hear this message. And remember to subscribe to join us every morning as we seek God together. As you listen to the hymn of meditation, let it be a moment of honest reflection and a quiet prayer that what you know becomes who you are.
He leadeth me, O blessed thought, O words with heavenly comfort fraught. Whate'er I do, where'er I be, still it's God's hands that leadeth me. He leadeth me, by his own hands he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. Sometimes mid scenes of deepest gloom, sometimes where Eden's bowers bloom. By water still or troubled sea, still 'tis his hand that leadeth me. He leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. Lord, I would clasp my hand in thine, or never murmur nor repine. Content whatever lot I see, since 'tis my God that leadeth me. He leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. And when my task on earth is done, when by thy grace the victory's won, if death's cold wave, I will not flee, since God through Jordan leadeth me. He leadeth me, he leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me.